Okay guys, so for the back or for the front of page 4, we are going to do a waterfall that is side by side again. Okay, so we'll have one waterfall here and one waterfall here. Okay, one is going to flip up and the other one will flip down. Okay, and for that you're going to need 10 pieces that are 3 1/4 by 4. Okay, you are going to go ahead and place the 4-inch side along your scoreboard, and you're going to go ahead and score down a 1/2 inch. Okay, so you will do that on all 10 pieces. All right, then you're going to grab a piece of a scratch piece of paper that's a strip, okay, that is 1 by 12. All right, you are going to go ahead and fold that and just cut it in half, and now you have 2 arms for your waterfalls. Okay, so 1 arm here and 1 arm there. Okay, you're going to score a 1/2 inch on both of these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and score a 1/2 inch on those, and I'm going to go ahead and score a 1/2 inch on the rest of my 10 pieces here. All right, and then I will be back. Hi guys, I'm back. So before we put down our mat on our page 4, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and grab the little arms that we created, okay, like this, and we're going to put one going this way, or no, I'm sorry, we are going to make sure that your opening is up on the top here. You're going to put one arm down here, okay, and the other arm down here, and you're just going to put them right in the middle part. Okay, I'm just going to add some glue. One here. Now, if you're not really sure where to place your arms, okay, you can always grab your little card, okay, and then just kind of sort of measure where you're going to place that. Okay, and I'm just going to place mine like that. Okay, and my card might be, it may not be like the dead center with my card, but I'm okay with that. I still think it looks nice. Same thing here. Okay, and I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch, and this is probably about a 1/2 inch from there, so I'm going to leave. I'm going to scoot this over just a bit, about like that. Okay, right there, and you're going to go ahead and just burnish those down. Okay, okay, so next what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and place your mat on top of your paper. Okay, right on top of your page there. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab one piece and just start putting them down like we've done with our other waterfalls. Okay, and you're just going to go ahead and grab this one, and you're just going to go ahead and set it right up top here. Okay, and I'm just going to lift this up to make sure that I'm not crooked. Scoot it over just a bit, just like that. Okay, and so there we go. So there's that one, and then you're going to keep going down the line just like we did with our other ones. Okay, and you're just going to go ahead and keep going right underneath here, so the fold is at the top. Okay, and the fold is at the top, and you're just going to grab it and you're just going to put it right underneath that 1/2 inch little flap that we stuck down. Okay, and so you're just going to keep doing that, and you're just going to do that all the way down, and then you know, just check to see and make sure that you're not crooked. Okay, you want to make sure that you're not crooked, so that way all of your little flaps line up correctly all the way down. Okay, and you're just going to keep doing that all the way down, and remember, you're going to have 5 on this side. Okay, so 5 on this side and 5 on this side. This one is going to be where the fold is down towards you, so again, you're going to grab your glue and you're going to put that fold down here, Okay. And these are going to go all the way up. Okay. So just like that. I think I'm crooked a little bit. Let me scoop this up just a bit. There we go. Alrighty. And so here you're going to go ahead and you're just going to go and put these on here like this. Okay. Okay, and so just like that. And these are going to go all the way up here like this. Okay, so I'm going to finish mine flaps and everything, and then we'll come back and we'll attach our magnets. Okay. Okay, so once you're done with putting on all of your waterfall pieces, you are going to go ahead and grab a magnet and put it down on the arm right here. Okay, and then what you're going to do is lift all of your waterfall pieces back. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and just lay this, oops, you're going to go ahead and just lay down one of your magnets, okay, just like that, okay, and you're going to go ahead and fold over and just let your waterfall attach itself, or the arm of the waterfall attach itself to that magnet. Once it's on there, you're going to go ahead and lift away. And you're going to go ahead and place your magnet right there where it's at, okay? And then what you can do is you can also use some tape to make sure that it stays down until you're ready to paper all your stuff, okay? The other thing that I wanted to suggest was, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and layer all this glue up here. Okay, because what we're going to do here is we are going to go ahead and just grab another piece of this, and we're going to layer on top of these pieces. Okay, so you can actually, if you don't want to do that, you can definitely lay your magnet up underneath your mat before you lay it down, okay, if you want to do that. And then you're just going to go ahead and fold everything over, and your magnet's going to catch on to that magnet on the bottom there. Okay, same thing with here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my magnet and lay it here, okay, or lay it right there. Fold everything over. Take the backing off of this magnet, okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay this one, let's see, about an inch up. There we go. Okay. And it's going to attach itself. Once it attaches itself to that bottom magnet, I'm going to lift this up. Okay. Lift that arm up, lift these up, and it should be right there. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and lift it up and put some glue down on top of there. Okay, and then I'm going to put some tape on top of that. Okay, so once you get these down, then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you can place photo mats on top of these. And that's probably what I will do, is I'm just going to grab some black scratch pieces of paper, okay, like so, and I'm just going to lay them down right here, and here on top of these angels here, and then I'm just going to go ahead so pictures can fit on top of these. Once you get your magnets on, you're going to need two pieces that are 3 1/8 by 4 1/2, okay, and these are going to sit right over here, just on the back of these, so that way you can place a picture there, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue around. So there's that one, and then here I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Alright, so there is the front of page 4. So we are done with that. Now we're going to just go ahead and go over to the back of page 4. So the back of page 4, we are going to be doing a pulley system, but the system is going to be going to our right. So again, you're going to need you're going to need 6 pieces that are 4.5 by 6 1/4. Okay, so you need 4 of those, and then you're going to need a piece that is 3 3/4 by 12, and you're going to need a piece that is 1.5 by 12. Okay, now I went ahead and scored mine already because it's the same score lines that we used for page 2. Okay, so for page 2 we did 4, 4 1/4, 4.5, 4 3/4, 5, and 5 1/4. So those are going to be your score lines, okay, that you're going to do. You're going to flip this around and you're going to have the short side towards you, okay? You're going to grab your 1.5 inch by 12 inch piece, and you're just going to go ahead and put it down here about an inch up from the bottom of your paper, okay? From your paper. You're going to fold this in half, and this will help gauge where the middle part of your where the middle part is on your paper, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and make a glue line here. All right, and here you are going to go ahead and we're going to straighten this out, and you're just going to go ahead and place this right about 1.5 inches to 1 inch from the bottom, okay, just like that. Right, and I'm just making sure that it's straight, because y'all know me, I'm crooked. Get crooked every once in a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and burnish that in just like that. Okay, so now you should have something like this, and that's the back, okay, and this is the front. Then you're going to glue down one of the 6 pieces that you have, okay, to the bottom of this piece between, it's like the T piece or the cross piece. Okay, the cross piece, you're going to go ahead and glue down one of your 6 cards to that. Okay, then at each in between each score line, you're going to go ahead and place a piece of glue or a glue. Okay, you're going to go ahead and place your glue in between each of the score lines, just like this. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and I'm going to add just a little bit more glue there. All right, and you're going to go ahead and grab another piece, and you're going to place it in between that those 2 score lines, and you're going to make sure that it's even with your cards. Okay, and you're just going to go ahead and glue that down just like that. All right, try to get that up there. I don't want it right on the score line, but right next to the score line. Okay, just like that. And the way you can check is you can go ahead and fold this piece back, but don't set it down because you don't want it glued to anything. And I'm not on that score line, so that's how you can check each piece. So same thing with this piece here. I can go ahead and pull that up, and I know that I'm on that score line. And same thing here, okay, that I'm not on the score line. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set that piece down just like that. And again, I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. Okay, put glue there. And like I said, the video on page 2 is available as well. And here we're going to go ahead, place that down just like that. Okay. And you're going to continue doing that until you reach the last page. All right. Just want to make sure I don't get it on that score line. And then I can go ahead and I can grab my little scraper here and I can go ahead and make sure that they're all on there and burnish them in. Okay, just like that. All right, so you just want to make sure that they're all burnished in. I'm just going to go down and back up. There we go, just like that. So then the next piece you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and we are going to bring this over like that, and you're going to flip these in, okay, just like that. All right, just going to flip these in just like that. Okay, you are not going to glue these down to the back flap. All right, and if they don't reach, okay, all the way together, see, like mine barely touch each other, you can go ahead and grab a little piece like this and just kind of snip it, and you can put it on the back of there, so that way everything holds together. Okay, just like this. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and snip it some more, and it doesn't have to be like even with the belt, okay, but you do want a little bit of glue on here. Okay, make sure that your glue does not get on this pulley mechanism. Okay, again, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to place this little piece over there just like that. All right, just like that. Okay, make sure it's not glued down to your pulley mechanism, but this is just something that kind of holds it together. Okay, and so when you flip this back, or when you flip it here, okay, because it's going to go this way, it's going to go, I'm going to hold the last piece down because it's not adhered down yet, so it's going to go ahead and flip over like that, just like that. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to attach this to the inside of our book. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, if your little pulley is a little bit too long, you can definitely go ahead and cut that down just a bit. Okay, and I think I might cut mine down about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my ruler, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring this here. Now you could either put this in yours, you can either put this in your trimmer and just trim this part off, or you can do it this way and just trim off a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim off a little bit, and just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to go ahead and mark this. Okay, and I'm just basically scoring it. Okay, just like this. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my long scissors, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut that right there, just like that. So there is our little pulley, and it's cut down enough to where I can put it on here like this. All right, now when you attach this, be sure to only attach this part right here. You do not want to attach this part, okay, this whole part, this part here, just this little belt part. Okay, so for that I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use my tape. Okay, and I'm just going to grab my 3/4 inch tape, and I'm just going to go all the way down. So I'm just going to start here at the edge of that little belt. Okay, just like that, and I'm just going to go all the way to the end. Okay, so once you have all your tape on here, I want you to go ahead and remove your tape. Okay. Okay, and I do want you to go ahead and place a little bit of glue. I want you to place glue here, just here, and a little bit just on the tape. not a lot. And then go ahead and just smooth it out, okay? And the reason why I'm asking you to smooth it out is so that way the glue does not seep out onto this piece, okay? No seepage. No seepage. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach this, and you're going to face it this way. All right, make sure that you have your opening up top here. And I am actually leaving about a little bit of a border around this. Okay, and I'm going to try to get it in the middle the best I can. All right, and there we go. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to burnish. Make sure that I burnish where that little belt is. I call it a belt. So you just want to make sure that you're burnishing where that little belt is, and then pull everything open, and then grab your bone folder or your little scraper and just burnish that in some more. All right, just like that. Okay, and you should be good to go. So there is your little pull-out mechanism. Yay! So we are done with all of our pages, you guys. We're done. So now we can go ahead and place them inside of our book. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is page 4. We've got our page. This is page 3. All right, and I'm going to make sure that I have all of my little openings up at the top here. Okay, so make sure I have everything the way that I want it. Okay. So there's I think this was the front. That was the back. There's the front. Okay, and then page 2. This was the back. So I'm just lining up all my pages. Okay, and then page 1. And I believe this was the front. Yeah, that was the front of page 1. Okay, so I have all my pages in order. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and grab our book. The next thing we're going to do for our book is we are going to go ahead and we're going to put tape in through here on each hinge. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to grab your 1/4 inch tape. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 1/4 inch tape. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and place the tape on the folded part of your hinge, okay, up towards that. All right, so I'm just going to grab my tape, place, and I'm not stretching the tape. All right, I'm not stretching it. You just want to go ahead and place that right on the top of the folded part of your hinge. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that just like that. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. So it's like that. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn that off just like that. Okay, and I'm going to do the front and the back of these. Okay, just like that. And again, I'm just following it down with my finger. You do not want the tape towards the bottom of the score mark of your hinge. Okay, you do not want that there. So you want to make sure that you have that tape right like near the fold of that hinge. All right, because your pages are not going to go all the way down to the hinge. They're going to be above the hinge, above the score line of that hinge, I should say. All right, so there we go. And now I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll be back. We are ready to attach our pages now, and we're going to start with the 4th page and work to the front of the book. Okay, so make sure that you have whatever side you're going to use on your vertical book, okay, make sure you have that faced up towards you. You're going to flip that back, okay, just open it up, and you're going to use the bottom tab or the bottom hinge first, because that's going to be page number 4. Okay, the top one is page number 1. All right, so you're going to go ahead and we're going to take off the backing of your hinge. Okay, all right, and I'm just going to put like a bead of glue or a line of glue right on top of that tape, okay, the front and the back. Now you don't need a lot, just a little bit, okay, and I'm just going to kind of smooth that out just a bit, okay, just like that. All right, and then what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab page 4, and I just for me, I'm going to go ahead and have this towards the front of page 4, and then our double waterfalls are going to be on the back page. Okay, so for that, you're going to go ahead and grab your opening. Okay, so slide your hand. You can slide your hand all the way in there. All right, and you are going to go ahead and just place that right over your hinge. Now, when you place this over your hinge, you want to be sure that you attach it with your even with the bottom of that tape. Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way. All right, so y'all could see what I'm doing. All right, see, there's the bottom of my tape right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and lift up. Okay, and I want to make sure that I'm even with that tape, so I'm just going to go ahead and now I'm going to grab that, and I'm just going to go ahead and with my fingers I'm going to burnish that in. I'm going to flip it over, make sure that I'm even with that tape, and burnish that in. Okay, just like that. All right, so there is our page 4. All right, so that is page 4. Now our third page. Okay, and the magnets are sticking to each other, so so the same thing. Okay, this is the third page, and you can decide which one you want for the front and the back. Okay, I think this was the back with our little hinge and our little belt that we made. This was for the back, okay, and this one was for the front. So you can definitely go ahead and do either one. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and have this one towards here like that. Okay, so yeah, I think that's how I did it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the backing off of the hinge number 3. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put a bead of glue on the tape here. Okay, just like that. I'm going to smooth that out. Okay, smooth that out just like that. Turn it over, and I'm just going to grab some of the glue that's on my finger and put it on the back there. Alright, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to grab page 3. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just place my hand all the way in. I just want to make sure that it's good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and place this over the hinge, making sure I don't go down all the way to the bottom. You want to just go, make sure that you place it towards the bottom of that tape. Okay, you don't want to go any further than that. Okay, again, I'm just looking to make sure that I'm at the edge of that tape. Okay, just like that. I'm going to flip this over, make sure that I'm at the edge of the tape over here, and I am. So it lays nice and flat right there. Okay, just like that. Flip it over, burnish that down. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and same thing with number 2. Okay, so there is our book. So we've got our opening, we've got page 1, okay, we've got page 2, and we've got page 3, and we've got page 4. Okay, so those are all of our pages, and we are done. Okay, so we are done with the pages in our book. So now what's left to do is to do the inside, and I thought we would go ahead and do a couple of pockets here and then a couple of pockets on the back. Okay, and so I will be right back with that. Okay, so for this next part, we're going to make a couple of pockets for some of your mats, and you are going to need 2 pieces that are 7 by 4.5. Okay, you're going to score on the 7-inch side. You're going to score a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch on the right side. Then you're going to turn it, and on the 4.5 inch side, you're going to score a 1/2 inch on your left hand side. Okay, this is going to be for your pocket. Then the next part you're going to do, you are going to go ahead and you're going to cut right across that X. Okay, so right across that X part. Alrighty, and then you are going to go ahead and fold them back, and you should have something like this, okay, where it folds down. Alright, once you have that done, and you're going to do that same thing for both of your pockets, okay, and your pockets are going to be attached right here. Now if you want longer pockets, you are more than welcome to do longer pockets. I'm only going to do 1 pocket, one for the front and one for the bottom of the book. Okay, so the front pocket will go like this. Alright, it will be down here. Okay, sit right here. Then on the back of the bottom of the book, it will sit down here. Okay, so you will have 2 pockets, okay, for your photo mats. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we have all of our pockets done now, and we've got the pocket on the front, and we've got our pocket on the back. Okay, and so after we're done doing that, I will be decorating my book, and I will be back. Hi guys! I am in the middle of decorating our book, and so I just wanted to show you real quick what we've got. And I went ahead and used some of the sticker sheets here, covered the pocket here, okay, and then went ahead and used one of the stickers here that I can just go ahead and jot down some notes or put the year or names, whatever. And then I went ahead and stuck a 5x7 right in through here and a little flag. Because this will be upside down, okay, once we close it, I didn't want any of our mats sliding out. So I put a little stopper right here. So I put a little tuck spot or a little stopper right here so your little mats can just slide in and out of there. Okay, I made sure that it's not glued down all the way. All right, so that way you can definitely grab your items and just pull them out. Okay, and they can just slide right back in underneath there. So you just lift that up just like that and just slide them right underneath there. Okay, so there's that. I went ahead and decorated the arm and put on some of the sheets on here, and I also added some bling to the pocket up here and then the arm, and I didn't do the back side yet but I will do that. And then all of our items, all of our waterfall is right here, okay, and covered. On this side here, I went ahead and made a little flag, and this is actually a tuck area, so your picture can slide up underneath there and here. And then this opens up like this, okay, and there's that. Then on this side here, this is our pull down tab, and this just pulls down like this, and it's all decorated, and there we go. So there is that. Oops. There we go. And then you flip it over, and I wanted to show you what I was going to do on this page here. So hold on one second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I was going to do right here for this one. And I thought I would go ahead and glue this down in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my glue and put this on here like this. And I'm just going to glue this right in the middle like that. Okay. Down some. Okay. And then you can definitely get your then you can go ahead and grab your lace, okay, and you can cut it in half. So I'm going to just measure out where I need to cut it, and I'm just going to measure it right there. So I'm just going to cut this in right there, and then I'm just going to cut it in half, and then you can have a nice little border on your arm. And I thought this would look so cute. And another way that you can definitely use your lace, and you guys know I love thinking outside the box, so yeah, I don't like doing everything all the time normal. I can't do it normal. I have to do it thinking outside the box here. Okay, come up with different ways we can use our items, right? So how pretty is that? Okay, and then you can cut the excess off if you want to. You can add some more glue here if you'd like. And, okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick, because I thought it was a neat idea, and I thought, you can use your lace in so many different ways, and so anyway, so I hope you guys like that idea, and I will be right back to show you the rest of the items that I'm doing. Okay guys, so I am back, and I have finished decorating all of my pages and all of the book. So next up will be the walkthrough, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So I will see you then. Thanks for joining me. Bye.